And my name is Romel from Lifestyle Academy, and I'm going to be leading you further into understanding our relationship with money, our connection with the world, and also the results that we often imagine. How can those results be achieved 100%? That's our basic objective, that we want to align our imagination and our results in a way that they can manifest 100%. So let's discuss today further on what do we request from the universe and what do we get or what do we achieve at the end of it. Because this is really one of the biggest thing that people want to understand or they want to manifest is my life should manifest exactly as I demand. And that's true. And the best part is it's possible. It's absolutely possible if you can design a blueprint, you can design an exact pathway, a roadmap to your dreams or to your target is as good as making 100-story building. You can design to the detail and it will manifest. The greatest of things in the world are being possible. We are capable of making the most sophisticated rockets. We are able to make the most sophisticated submarines, the biggest of bridges, and so many other engineering feats just on the basis of very detailed designing and very minute planning. So, why is it that that kind of minute planning does not immediately come into our life and does not immediately take control of what we are wishing for? So, let's look at that today in quite detail. So, our basic premise is going to be one very important rule of universe, one very basic understanding of the universe. Universe is just a mirror. Take a moment and completely absorb this thought. Universe is just a mirror. It has no faculty to judge you. It has no intentions to judge you. And it has no capacity to understand what is it that you're demanding. There is no parameter for it to bless you or curse you, to give you or take from you. This law and this fact of the universe is a very crucial understanding that we must have within us while we are designing our life. When we approach life from a scientific point of view, or when we approach any problem with a scientific point of view, we are able to reach a result. And that is very easily possible because we base our procedure on formulas and on things and facts and constants that we know. Same applies for our dreams, for our diagram of the future, where we want to identify what are the rules that are applying on me. So what happens and what does this mean that universe is just a mirror? Universe is only going to bounce back the thoughts, the intentions, the actions we are putting out there, and it's just going to bounce that back to us. It's as simple as that. So a very easy thought could be that if universe is a mirror and I've been demanding something, then why is it not manifesting? But it is manifesting. It is entirely manifesting. And even those things are manifesting which you are not conscious of what you're demanding. All the thoughts, all the words that you speak, you think, you share, and you believe are manifesting. I'm talking about mindset. Mindset plays a very key role in achieving any progress in life. More than having a clear intention or a clear target, having the mindset to receive is often a crucial barrier in your expectation of your result and what finally gets achieved. The gap between this is mindset. Today, we want to talk about this very crucial point, which is very difficult to get hold of and is very ambiguous in certain ways. That what does this all mean? Today, we are going to go deep diving into understanding this facet of truth of our existence, that it's our mindset that manifests our world and not only hard work and not only dreams and not only demands or desires. It's our mindset. A very good example for this I will give you by imagining a pot. No matter how many times I demand and I desire a different pot, the mold which has been already created 1,000 times as well, I'm going to be able to cast the same pot. I can complain, I can demand, and I can dream of a new pot, but till the time I don't change the cast, it cannot manifest. Our mindset is exactly like that. We have mental grooves inside from where the thought passes through, and as the thought passes through, it develops a certain sense and it manifests that. If you're putting in the hard work, at the back of your mind, you're not absolutely sure of why you're doing it, if you're not absolutely satisfied by how much you're doing it, and if you're not absolutely clear of who are you doing this for, that's going to be a bigger barrier than the work itself. Because the second basic principle we must always be aware of whenever we are doing something is we are living in a spiritual world. This world is based on vibrations. We are a product of vibrations, and our thoughts are vibrations. It does not only depend on what you speak, that's a very small factor. And it does not depend on your analysis or your comparison when you perceive someone else doing the same actions that you think I am also doing, and why is their result and why is not result with me. It does not work like that. It cannot work like that. So just get this very simple example of casting a pot in your mind. No matter how much you plead with the pot, no matter how much you wish with the pot, it cannot cast a new pot till the time you don't change the mold. And another beautiful part about the universe is the mold is possible to change. There is no limit, there is no end, there is no end point when this mold stops to change. One of the reasons why we do this 24 days program and not compile it into a 3-day program is because it takes more than 21 days to start creating a new mold within us. And it's possible. Every habit that we pick up, every thought we pick up, every belief we pick up, every emotion we pick up, every feeling we pick up starts creating mold. Imagine a white canvas. Our life is nothing more than a white canvas. And every feeling we project is going to be printed on it and is going to be elaborated on it. And at the end of the day, it is our canvas. By demanding the canvas or our drawing to become more reflective of who we are, or to demand the canvas to just become artistic and beautiful on its own because we wish it, is quite kind of a limited thought. At the same time, not underbearing or undermining the amount of work we are putting, the amount of effort we are putting, but we are in a metaphysical world. And that's also why there are these different levels of reality that exist amongst us, that sometimes does not totally justify our reality. So it's not only restricted to the exact work we do, the exact hours we put, or our definition of comparison. I'm doing 8 hours work, someone else is doing 8 hours work, I must get the same result. It is not limited only to that. It's more connected to our mindset, because everything in our world is manifested first in our imagination. We first imagine, then we visualize, and then we project. We
Imagine,
imagine,
visualize, and
we visualize, and we project. This process, if we are able to master, and by mastering it, what I mean is by thoroughly understanding it, by observation, and by being very honest with yourself, you will be able to design a life that fulfills you. One another fact is that abundance means different for different people. The abundance you are pursuing is not the abundance someone else is pursuing. So it's available for you to fully achieve it. There's no one else who has the same point of view just like you. It's not possible. It's as unique as our thumbprint, it's as unique as our DNA. Our dreams and desires are as unique as that. So we always want to bring our imagination and our expectation from life, expectation from universe, from a very simple point of view of being a mirror and nothing more than that. The moment we give it more qualities of being a responsive being, of being a judgmental being, and we often regard universe as being fair or unfair, it's not possible. It's simply not possible. It does not have that facility. It does not understand the physical world we have created. It only understands the metaphysical world it has created, and that is of vibrations. How are you vibrating with each feeling? When you dream of something, how are you vibrating with that? When you listen something, how do you accept it and how do you vibrate with that? How do you feel about everything? So, finally, the last example I can give you to draw this picture very clearly and keep it very simple. Imagine a calculator. What goes in is only what's going to come out. There is no other way. By expecting an added help, by expecting an added favor, prolongs our result. So you just do the maths, you understand the formula, you input the numbers, and for sure you get the result. There is no other way. It's just as simple as that. And sometimes simple is complex. So today, we're going to go within us and locate this area within us. What expectations have we set up? And how is our mold looking like? And then let's start designing our life like an artist with a clear canvas and a beautiful life. So let's begin our meditation. Please find a quiet place and we begin.